So as we celebrate 90 years of Uganda Virus Institute, of course, we have done many things, and you'll hear a lot about the science we have done. But one of them is capacity building, and we have done a lot of training. Since the Institute was started, a lot of capacity building has been done, training young scientists, and also working in universities and other institutions to train. They come here for internship, they come here to do their projects. An example is the Cambridge UVRI Makerere Partnership. Here you see Professor Alison Elliott presenting in one of those capacity building programs.
We're aiming to build a Centre of Excellence for Infection Immunity Research and Training. We've been trying to help the best young graduates get straight into research training with a fast track.
The other one within our capacity building is really to strengthen the female scientists. We got some funding from EDCTP where we have been training scientists in the region, and here you can see female scientists working. They're working in the lab, they're leading departments, they're leading projects. So female scientists have been very key to our institution. Again, as we celebrate 90 years, partnerships, you hear a lot of partnerships. Partnerships are so important. And in one of the videos you're going to see here, one of the partnerships is the MRC UVRI, London School of Hygiene and Tropical Medicine. Initially it was the MRC UVRI program on AIDS, MRC UVRI research unit, but now it's part of London School here. This has been the first science conference organized by the MRC, UVRI and London School unit, together with the Uganda Virus Research Institute. Some years back, the former Minister Joshua Mayanja Nkangi was in Kyamuliwa, opening some new labs and offices. And in Kyamuliwa, we have done a lot of work looking at HIV, natural history, looking at the prevalence of HIV, the risk factors for HIV, and more recently we have gone also into non-communicable diseases. So we have one of the longest cohorts in Africa that we have run for nearly 40 years. We have many departments, but one of the oldest, two that I want to talk about, is the arbovirology, which expanded to emerging and emerging infections, and the entomology one. You'll see a lot about, talked about UVRI in terms of responding to outbreaks. Here you see the minister talking about the labs that we have, and UVRI is very key, a reference lab. There are other labs that came on, but initially UVRI was the one responding to most of the outbreaks, but other labs came on. Now we even have mobile labs.
We have a huge capacity at the Uganda Virus Research Institute for that. We have capacity at our central public health laboratories at Butabika, but we are also able to deploy field mobile laboratories wherever we get an outbreak. This is so powerful in such a way that it reduces the turnaround time. As we build capacity, we used to carry samples and bring them to UVRI. If you have a sample all the way, Mubende is a little bit near. Let's take for example Gulu. You would need nearly 12 to 24 hours to bring the sample. But with the presence of mobile laboratories, you're able to test there and then, and your turnaround time is between 4 to 6 hours.
So a lot of work has been done. You see my colleague, Julius Rutwama, has been in this for many, many years. He came and he really boosted this department. He participated in the Ebola outbreak.
This was like one of the major outbreaks I had investigated, which was viral. Before that, we used to go and investigate, but most of the infections were bacterial infections.
The samples were diagnosed as Marburg from South Africa.
At that time, our VHF lab had not been opened, and we were sending specimens outside. It was taking us a long time until we really set up our own VHF labs. Over the years, UVRI has been involved in more than 140 outbreaks. Some have been of Marburg, you've heard about Marburg. Some have been of Ebola, Rift Valley fever, COVID. We did quite a lot during COVID, the first testing lab for COVID. So we did quite a lot of work as far as COVID is concerned. But also discovery. As I said, this department of arbovirology and the entomology departments are the oldest. Zika forest, you see work in Zika. Zika was first discovered here at Uganda Virus Research Institute. We had forgotten about Zika until some years back when there was an outbreak in Latin America and other places, which caused microcephaly and a few other health conditions. And it was remembered that, of course, Zika had been discovered at the Uganda Virus Research Institute.
I'm here because Uganda is a center of excellence for research about arbovirus and the way mosquitoes transmit this virus, because now the forest of Zika is very well known all over the world.
The French delegation paid a visit to the Uganda Virus Research Institute.
Working on vectors, the vector biology has been very key from the beginning. When yellow fever was set up, as you've heard, as you hear more, yellow fever, we discovered mosquitoes that transmit yellow fever, and we saw a lot of work here done characterizing the mosquitoes. There are other videos that are showing you other activities that are ongoing, but this one has been just to give you clips here and there, capacity building, partnerships, and some work in arbovirology. But otherwise, there's a lot going on.